Boom, Toy Gander Bricks coming at you. This is KB. Sorry guys, I got a little bit of a cold right now. I'm feeling a bit nasally. Please forgive me. I'm still gonna try to do a video for Sunday because you know what? Halloween's coming up, the weekend's here. I know people wanna see some Halloween sets, so I figure what better way to start it off than to take a look at some cool Lego sets you can get right now. Some of them are a little bit older. We got a new one to show you right here. But you know what? They're all pretty cool. Halloween is a fun season. You know, I love the fall. I'm a huge fan. And there's a lot of cool Lego sets. So let's take a look here. We've got some sets going on, cooking up. And I want to just go through a few of them and check them out individual, piece by piece. I think it's going to be a fun experience. Please stick around and watch. Enjoy the video. Please click like and subscribe. I can't wait to hit 1,000, guys. I'm so excited and happy I'm actually there. Almost to 1,000. You know what? I wouldn't be able to do it without you YouTubers. Thanks so much. Alright guys, here we go. So you saw the back, now you see the front. I'm sure you're putting the pieces together. This looks like Dracula. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but Dracula has the Widow's Peak. Dracula's got the pocket watch. He's got the fine, you know, he's got the finer things. We know he lives in a castle. He's got fine taste. This has to be Dracula, and that has to be a chalice for him to drink blood out of. Maybe I'm wrong, but he is a horrible vampire, and this looks like something he would do. As you can see, his face is very angry. You know, as far as Draculas go, I think he's pretty good. Doesn't have the fangs, but it'll do. Next up, we've got the skeleton, and you know what? This is the standard issue skeleton. He's looking alright. It looks like he's got a glass to drink out of too, but frankly, if you're a skeleton, you shouldn't be drinking anything. What's going to happen is, it's going to pour down your skeletal system. It's going to just, you know, you're drinking red wine. You're going to stain your bones. Good luck getting your bones clean. You know what, skeleton, stick not to drinking and just, you know, crawl around on the ground and make scary noises. That would be better. Stay under the bed. Next up, this looks like a boiling cauldron. Something quite sinister. You know what, I am confused. What is that little green thing stuck underneath there? I'm not sure what that is. As far as this looks like to me, this looks like a horrible witch's cauldron boiling over. And you know, it's alright. It's just a small piece. You know, maybe those purple things and that green thing, maybe those purple things are little flowers, and the green thing is some type of toadstool growing. That's just, you know, that's all I can really think about. For the Halloween, obviously, you look into the cauldron, and what do you see? You know, what this looks like to me is one of those clacker toys has been thrown into the cauldron. Just kidding. I think it looks like a horrible green cherry. Now, on top of that, that would be a treat because there's a... No, that would be a trick. There's a treat in the pot as well, as you can see. You know, that looks like maybe some type of delicious cookie. I can't verify the flavors going on there, but frankly, it looks like something that I would see in a Korean mukbang YouTube video. Next up, we've got the rat, and I guess that's a tiny pumpkin. And you know what, if you compare the size of a rat to a pumpkin, you know that that has to be an incredibly tiny pumpkin, possibly a pumpkin pie pumpkin. I've seen these at the store. I purchased two. I drew faces on them. You know, it's for the season. You know what, I'm gonna say lamer part of the set, kind of bland. Let's cook into something a little bit more enticing. Here's what we have. Now here is where the set gets a little bit more interesting. Now, you know what, I've looked at this set multiple times. I checked the box art. I tried to understand what was going on here. And frankly, it looks like either a fireplace or a gate into basically the haunted grounds where Dracula lives. So, you know, they did include the spider. I love the flames. The torches are going. It looks spooky in the background. As you can see, you got that haunted jack-o'-lantern. You know what, I'm not sure what the purple things are. Maybe some type of weird moss growing. And here it is opened up. This is the gate. So in my mind, the way I see this is, you're kind of entering Dracula's personal grounds, and in the distance you see his castle looming over, and you have the light of the giant supermoon. You know, kind of reminiscent of Castlevania or something like that. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's how I see this. Is this Dracula's personal grounds? You know, I don't know. Are we being hired as Dracula's groundskeeper? Lego is secretly employing us to be a groundskeeper at Dracula's castle. I don't know, it sounds sinister. Here is the whole set lined up, and you know what? It really does have that spooky vibe. You got Drac there, you got the skeleton. You know what? I just want to say something. If you guys think this is not Dracula, leave it a comment below. You know, I want to know your opinion. This, to me, looks like Dracula. If you think it's Drac, leave it in the comment below. If you think it's not Drac, leave it in the comment below. I want to see out there how many of you guys actually agree with me on this one. Dracula, totally Dracula. Anyway, very cool set, great ambiance, very spooky. Next up, we do have the Bat Vampire. Here he is, looking incredibly spooky. And I do want to remark, he does kind of look like a gross Nosferatu type monster. You know, this isn't the handsome Dracula you're used to seeing. He kind of looks like a horrible freak. You know what? He's got those terrible hands. They actually almost look like claws. He looks like he would just shank you with those claws and cause massive damage. I wouldn't want to run into this guy under the light of the full moon. As you can see, there's some different modes you can do here with the bat. It seems like the vampire, I don't know if he's singing there. See the music notes there? You know, I don't want to hear Dracula sing at all. He seems like he'd probably be a bad singer. He's got a horrible appearance here. And you know what? He's bordering on the unibrow there. I can tell that his fangs are looking like he needs to go to the dentist. I would get that checked out. Braces are in order for Dracula in this situation. I think it's probably time for him to make that appointment. You know what? I do want to say one thing I love about this little weird set is the bat. And you know what it actually reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of a Golbat or a Crobat from Pokemon. Now, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks just like a Crobat. He looks like he's flying down. He's got those wild teeth. His eyes are looking in two different directions. He's probably been drinking a little bit too much blood. You know, is this Dracula's form as the bat, or is this just Dracula's pet bat? You know, I'm not 100% sure. You guys think he looks like a Pokemon? I mean, I'm a Pokemon fan, and to me, it stands out immediately. I'm thinking Crobat. You know, check that out. Let me know in the comments what you think about that one. Is he a Crobat? Is he a Zubat? I think he's a Crobat. Let's take a closer look at the actual build, though. This is where it really gets interesting if you ask me. Now, here he is by himself. Now, as you can see, look down at the bat's feet. Something that really stood out to me and made me laugh a little bit. If this is supposed to be Dracula, this bat is actually wearing the wingtip shoes. And you know what? That's perfect in my opinion. He really does bring the Dracula home. His eyeballs look like they actually have fangs coming out of them, but he's wielding those wingtip shoes. Classic Dracula move, styled up. Even the Dracula bat is styled up. Can't really beat it. And here's Drac himself, just all out there for you to see. And you know what? As much as I'm saying it's kind of silly and goofy, you know what? Note the wingtip shoes, by the way. Check out the wingtip shoes. As much as I'm saying this is a goofy set, you know, I gotta love it, honestly. I think Dracula's kind of a funny monster. I like to think of him doing different, you know, regular tasks like doing his laundry, or maybe like, you know, fixing his plumbing if he's got an issue in the castle. But Dracula's always been a terrifying villain. You know, around this time of year, we get all this cool stuff coming out. There's the bat. As you can see, one more note on the bat. He's got kind of a little purple thing underneath his bat ears. You know, is that actually like reminiscent of the vampire's cowl? I think it probably is, honestly, in my humble opinion. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this set. I got one more coming up. And here it is. Let's just say this one is a little bit less scary and a little bit more goofy. This is the Bat and Pumpkin. You know, actually want to note something. All these are available now at Amazon and Walmart. They have them. Target may have them too. These are actually out to buy. Very cool sets. All right, let's get back into it. This is the Bat and Pumpkin set, and frankly, it's pretty goofy looking, very silly, not very big, you know, 156 pieces, ages 7 and up. Very cool little build. The bat is very cute. Check out the pumpkin there. You know what? I really like this little pumpkin. Very cool. I think they did a great job assembling this thing. Looks very realistic from afar. You know, I'm trying to get a gauge for how big this pumpkin actually is. It looks like, well, I guess it's 4 squares, but not too big really. But you know what? I might want to put these pumpkins around my Hogwarts mansion when I get it next year, if they come out with it, of course. Who knows? Very cool. You know, what else can you say? It's just a standard pumpkin, but it goes with the set. Now we're getting into the meat of the set. Here is the bat, and you know what? This one is a lot less goofy than the previous bat. He's no longer wearing the wingtip shoes. They look like standard claws. He's got that pink nose. Looks a little bit more like a real bat, if you ask me. The other one is just a bit goofy. This is the real deal. Check out the wings. You got that range of motion there, multiple points of articulation. You know what? Very cool. I think the ears actually look like they can move too, which is actually a nice little feature. Here is what I really like though. You flip this guy upside down, you can fold his wings on himself, and he looks like he's roosting. You know what? A bat, I know people are scared of bats, but it's a really cool animal, and I think they did a great job bringing this home to Lego. And you know what? The pumpkin is just an added bonus. I'll take it. Nothing amazing, but you know what? Very cool for Halloween, and I think it's doing a great job representing the brand. Check it out, guys. I hope you like this video. I know we just did 3 little sets. Just checked them out for Halloween, but you know what? It's the season, and I wanted to go through these, so thanks for joining me. Please like and subscribe, guys. Like I said, we're coming up on 1,000 subscribers now, and this is a huge moment for me. I'm super excited that this many people subscribe to the channel. Hope you check us out, toygander.com, and check out Toy Gander, the regular channel. TG has got some awesome videos out there. All right, guys, thanks a ton, and happy Halloween.